Oh, you have a face. Also, you just ate plain rice with soy sauce.
Yeah.
No, I just peeped out like while you were listening. I was like,
What about the main entree in the meal?
Okay.
I just want to digest my rice first. Welcome back.
Oh, wait, you said I have a face. What the...
Oh yeah, I just said it for no reason.
Okay.
It was to throw you off.
Oh no. Leave me off guard for the coming attack.
Hell yeah.
Which is literally just me recording. How you been, buds?
Pretty good, you know. Living that, moved out life.
Hell yeah. That's good. Have you like moved the boxes?
Most.
Just like the one that's just there. You're like,
Not like
today.
They're like two or three that's still out there, but
oh shit. Oh,
where'd those bottles go? Those should probably
be for you then.
They're probably for me. I'm sorry. Do you have someone else coming over? Like,
You know, yeah, they're hiding in that fucking board right there.
Hello, I'm the third guest.
I just spilled water all over myself.
God
Fuck.
damn it, Wallaby.
Anyway, yo, I mean, I guess we can update the peeps for because I looked up a couple articles as I was like watching some videos, but I just love yesterday when you were giving me the updates after being petty. If you want to talk about that,
Yeah. So basically yesterday, what name did we have for her again? Do we have a name for her? Are we bothering censoring her name because like you don't work there anymore and I don't give a fuck?
beep. There, say her name.
You know, fine. We'll just call her African Country.
Just say her fucking name.
I don't feel like having you beat the whole thing. It's gonna be like,
I'm the one that has to do it.
yeah, but it's still. I feel like it comes out weird like that. Like,
What do you want me to actually do it? What? I can make my own censor sound. Say her fucking name.
Okay.
Yes.
African Country. Yeah. So basically, I was there at work. I thought I was supposed to go in at 8. I actually went in at 10, so I was just sitting there at work for about, just chilling. And then she comes up to me and asks if I can come at 9 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, no, I can't. She's like, oh, no, she didn't even ask. She's like, okay, now you go in at 9. I'm like,
She just decides.
yeah. I'm like, no, I don't. I go in at 10. And she's like, but you go in at 9 o'clock. I'm like, no. She's like, but I need you to come in at 9. I'm like, yeah, but my schedule says 10.
So like, what you gonna do about that? If I got yelled at for working an extra hour, that's on you.
Word, yo, like for real.
Like, yeah, he'll fuck you. Like in the meantime, but he'll be mad at me.
So I'm just like, yo, like, and then she keeps asking me to come in. I'm saying no. I'm shooting her down while I'm eating my chicken.
Being a stereotypical black man.
And then, as as she's doing this, I'm saying, then like finally Gesh comes out, and Gesh is like, hey Patrick, can you come in at 9? And like while she's standing right there, and I'm like, yeah, Gesh, I got you.
I feel like you would have done the same
but
shit
look
about
at her
Silly.
face. She was like, that's what I was saying. I'm like, I know. 'Cause I was like, yo, I don't like you, like,
Bitch.
after that one stunt you pulled, that one that I'm not. Did I talk about that on the show already? Or
Which one? Because there are a couple of things that she tried like fucking with you for, like threatening to write you up for wanting to leave.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the main thing that's in.
Oh,
there,
okay. Because like, she's super adamant about wanting to write up people from what I've heard.
Okay.
Like, he's another one that she's like, I'm gonna throw you up. He's like, do it. Give a fuck.
Man.
The other one of my main problems is she's just lazy as fuck.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Like, she used to put in work when I was there. Because she's like,
I have to go home because the bus comes at this time.
yeah.
I think give a fuck about her bus.
I love that you just give me the, bitch, really?
Bitch, I would blow your bus off. Like, no.
Oh. Don't.
We don't condone bus blow.
When I said bus blowing, I just imagine someone trying to... That's the wrong direction.
Is it?
Oh, God, it sounds so gross. Fucking... it sounds like a bootleg version of... So cool. We had a little ASMR segment in the fucking show.
Were we saving that for episode 50?
I forget. What's the latest one that's
Fuck.
Wait.
Did we miss episode 50?
No, I know that for sure. We're in the late 40s. Like I'll be in the next 20 years. But no, we have so this is 47.
Okay.
Oh shit. Oh, but yeah. Dude, I keep wanting to go back to listen to what episode I said on like the first I don't remember like 5
it was 50 or something. Like,
it was either 50 or 56 or 54, one of them. So if I don't look back at them, I'm like just every one of those episodes is ASMR. So I will keep my word.
But yeah, no, there's like one time the other night where I'm on the line doing something.
Yeah.
I'm making some shit. And I need something for... It was like one person came in and I needed chalupas. I only had one chalupa for the order. So she's doing dishes, so I asked her, hey, can you make chalupas?
Yeah.
She said, no, there's only one order. You make the chalupas. Mind you, there's more people coming in.
And there's someone in the front, obviously, right?
There's someone in the front, taking their orders.
Yeah.
So I'm just like... Also, I was making an order from earlier because we'd run out of shredded chicken.
Yeah.
And the guy was willing to wait half an hour for the shredded chicken, and the shredded chicken came out, and I was making his food.
I feel bad for people that are like that. Like they have a good heart, but I would have been like, fuck it, just replace it with regular chicken.
Right? Shit. But yeah, so I'm making the guy's order for shredded chicken, and also this other order comes up.
Yeah.
And she's like, you only have one order. Just fry the chalupas. I'm like, I have 2 orders. I'm trying to explain to her that, like, get her a reminder. Hey, the shredded chicken guy.
Yeah.
She barely speaks fucking English, so it's really hard to like get certain things through to her. And so I'm trying to explain, like, yo, I'm making the order for the shredded chicken guy, and also there's people coming in.
Yeah.
And I have to like ask her several times, like, yo, just make the fucking chalupas, like.
Let me play devil's advocate. Is there was the fucking sink full? Like it usually is, because like sometimes people just don't do it in like the mid shifts.
I don't know if the sink was full. I forget if the sink was full. Even still, dropping that shit takes like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay? 2 minutes like away from the dishes, not the same as 2 minutes away from the line.
True.
2 minutes away from the line, I'm fucking fucked.
Yeah.
Especially if I'm on the line by myself.
Especially since like I passed by like I was telling you I passed by the other day, and like aside from seeing who's supposedly the new RGM, because little fucking guy is kind of getting replaced. I'm censoring it anyway, so I don't give a fuck. I was like, you saying names now? But yeah. What's it called? So I saw him, and like I saw the sign for like I thought like the double chalupa shit was still going on. I'm like, oh, it's the chicken sticks. Fuck! Because I remember loving the fuck out of those shits, and being that like all the people that like me, like you, insert person, and Gesh are like the only people that like me.
Ooh, that would have been a close one.
Oh, that's a little spice.
Oh, fuck me up.
But like y'all are the only people left.
I'm eating Chinese food right now.
Yeah. Don't worry, there'll be some random episodes where either I'm eating or you're eating, so I feel like it's fine. Even though there are going to be some people, ugh. Although, when I was eating, as I was editing it, I don't know if you've heard it, but I've noticed that I kind of chew loudly. Even though my mouth is closed, I heard like... and I'm like, I get why people say that they don't like hearing people chew. But now I know if I'm going to be eating, I literally have to like... Anytime I'm going to speak, I'm just going to... Yeah, I'm just or whatever the fuck. But yeah, I'm just like, no, there's gonna be less people. Like, yes, y'all want to leave because fuck that place in general. But like, I want free food, son. Like, unless in the future I'm given, like, for example, Chipotle has the black card that they give out, where like you can just order whatever the fuck and like use that card and it'll just instantly be free. Like, I don't know what I have to do. I want one for every single restaurant, fast food wise, because I can just walk in and be like, I want some nuggies. I just walk into McDonald's, give me 40 nuggies, please, and use that card, and I feel like I'm a fucking CEO for like 2 seconds. Meanwhile, it's just me because I don't want to spend money on food. I just want to eat and like know that I still have money that I can use for other shit. I don't know if you would feel like the same sentiment, but
yeah,
that's my thought process. I'm like, I hate spending money on food because I love to eat. That's why I
go down to the Chinese place down on my block and it's like they don't take card.
It's It's just right there, like the one across the street, like either minimum this or cash only.
No, they don't take card at all.
Oh.
So I'd just be fucked.
It's just cash only. It's like, but the ATM's 20 miles away. Cash only, bitch.
There's an ATM in the store.
Oh, no, for the bit. There's a nearest ATM is 20 miles. There's no bank either. Fuck your bank, whatever it is. Everything is in the next town over. Bayonne has no fucking ATMs or banks in it.
Okay, I didn't realize this was like the Midwest or some shit.
Yes,
like,
you live now in the Midwest. You're not in Jersey anymore. Every time you fucking come over here, you just teleport. And by that I mean Uber. Yeah. Do you have any topics aside from the work stuff that you would want to talk about? I just have two that I was interested in and get your opinion on them.
In terms of work stuff, pretty much said what I had to say. You know, Ken is annoying. Yeah. We have a new RGM, and funny thing is, like, before the night before, like, you're gonna be working with him tomorrow. Good luck. He's a very he's a really
hard ass or something.
Like he's a hard ass or something. He was cool. Like, mind you, he was all about hard work and shit, but like he wasn't.
Like.
He wasn't I mean, okay, great. He wasn't great. There we go. That's.
I'm using the same fucking like sensor, so whatever.
I'm changing names. It's like they're not gonna know.
Doesn't fucking matter.
Our two listeners are not.
Hey! Last episode got 8 views or 6 views, I forget. And I'm like, oh, people are
maybe less than 10 listeners are gonna be so fucking confused.
Hey! It's their fault. They don't go to work with us. Well, I don't work anymore. Yeah.
Y'all are valued, though.
No, yes, of course. The fuck? Just cause, don't get your fucking greasy hands off the mic.
They're not greasy.
Yet.
I was stroking the mic gently in order to like convey my love for you all to like the thing.
But you get awkwardly quiet. I want to love all of you very much.
But yeah, he was pretty alright. I'm just like, what? Did he make like work for a second? Like,
Oh no, he told me to just clean the bathroom.
What's it called?
oh, the thing is, that night when last night when I basically said fuck you and when Yogesh told me.
Yeah.
Yogesh was like, yeah, you're pretty much kind of more useful to me anyway than her.
LOL.
Like, I told her to mop and she got someone else to mop. Like,
what? That's such like a terrible manager thing to do. Where it's just like, I mean, I've had my share of like, I don't want to do that, so I had the power to send someone else to do it. So, for example, like, I think I did it to E once where I was like, I don't want to fucking do it. Here, you do that. But meanwhile, I'm going to handle something else. Yeah. It's not like I'm just going to fuck off and then do something else. Like, I'm either going to, like, make orders, like, clean or fucking do whatever. I'm always finding something to do. It's not like, I mean, it's not like, even when I was, like, a regular person, like a regular worker, like, I was the person that was always fucking, like, hey, can you do this? I'm like, cool. It's an excuse for me to not do my actual job. Even when it was to fucking clean literal shit. I'm just like, I get to listen to my music for a little bit, but this halfway sucks because of the poopy.
Yeah, I feel like I'm known as like the super grumpy, serious guy now at work.
At work?
Yeah, because I used to be like the chatty, fun guy, but now I don't like anyone there anymore, so now I just don't talk.
Well, I only know the 2 hires and they're 2 other black people. That's all I know. I don't know if you've worked with them. Well, the RGM dude, yeah. But I don't know about the girl.
Yeah, because there's another high schooler, and she kept like complaining about like her feet being tired, and she's like, ooh, and she's like, she turns to me, she's like, oh man, my feet are tired. I'm just like,
wow, he's such an asshole.
And she's like, and she turned to another worker, and she's like, wow, he doesn't care. Like, and I didn't say anything to that. I'm just like.
I just would have been like, yeah, get used to it. Because, like, I mean, aside from me being flat-footed, that's a part of the job. It just happens. Because you're literally just standing all day.
Yeah.
And moving back and forth to fucking make food. But, because, God forbid you want to sit down because your feet hurt or fucking something. Because I remember even with, when great was the area coach. Like, my feet were legit hurting, and I would fucking take off my fucking shoes and massage my feet because, like, my shit was hurting.
Mm-hmm.
And I refused to fucking, like, work while my shit was hurting. It's just gonna, like, worsen the fucking problem.
Yeah.
And even the guy who was, like, because, you know, he doesn't want me to say his name, he would be like, dude, fuck off, to area coach at the time. Because, like, and he would tell him, his feet fucking hurt. Like, it happens. Like, I'm not gonna fucking, like, put someone in a position where they're gonna be in pain while working. Mm-hmm. That's just gonna make them, like, not want to work. But, yeah, shit like that.
There was at one point she was doing dishes, and, like, and, it was the nacho cheese thing.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, there's still cheese up the hole. And, like, you're just, like, you know, squirt the hose a little bit up the hole. And she's like, oh, then it's gonna come back in my face, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like...
Don't aim at your face.
Like, at that point, I got just like, I'm like, yo, are you I'm like, in my head, I'm just like, are you fucking stupid?
Yeah.
So I didn't say anything at that point. I just kind of shrugged and walked away.
He just, okay.
It's like, all right. I'm like, I'm not the one on dishes. I'm not the one who's going to blame for shit. Like, that's what I'm like, I feel like I'm like known for like the grumpy, quiet guy now.
Yeah. My mom was like, I told my mom about that whole thing, and like, because I found it hilarious. Where I'm like, oh shit, so he's gonna be sent up to another store and fuck off somewhere else. And like, my mom was like, oh, so why don't you try applying again? I'm like, no.
I was gonna say like put on a fake beer, but then I realized you already have a beer.
Yeah, it's literally like I want to fucking shave. This shit's been bothering me. But do you want to jump into like these articles that I have?
Okay, wait. I did have one talk.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the thought audit?
That's also something I wanted to talk to you about. It's not one of these articles, but that was a topic I wanted to talk to you about. What's your opinion on that shit? Because we both follow people who are technically sex workers.
Not technically.
Well, they are.
I follow people who are sex workers.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, this is fucking bullshit. Because I'm like, okay, like, oh yeah, we're gonna take these sex workers and report them to the IRS for tax evasion. I'm like, where's your proof?
For those that don't know, there's this whole thing where like it's funny because like one of the people that was like advocating for fuck these thoughts and all that shit.
David Wu.
David Wu.
Yeah, he's like the main nigga for it right now. He's like the guy who started it. Basically.
I'm thinking about this dude who has like a fucking giant beard and is part of like the alpha male type of guys.
Okay, not David Wu. He doesn't have a beard, but
okay, yeah, I forget his name, but like he's known for like the be a man. You gotta be an alpha male. This is why beta males aren't gonna be successful in life, and the fucking dumb men that like succumb to this mentality, and they're just like, well, if this guy's claiming to be hot and attractive and fucks bitches every day, I should follow him so I can do the same. And you know, it's literally bullshit.
Yeah.
But. Yeah, so there are women, mostly women. I'm assuming there are guys out there that do it too, but it's mostly women from what I know that have what are known as premium Snapchat accounts, or maybe even Patreon could also be a thing.
Patreon, ManyVids.
Oh,
basically,
is that a porn site in general?
It's like a porn site, but it's all paid porn.
Oh, so
basically you go there, you make an account, and you make videos, and you sell videos.
I think Delightful Hugs are part of that shit because I was like, oh, videos, I gotta pay for them. Fuck! But, yeah, so...
Yeah, I jerk off to the samples, but... It's like, okay, I can see 11 seconds out of this video. Yeah.
Hell yeah. I need to, like, have it on loop.
No, I just finish that one and go to the next one.
Oh, I thought you were just like, okay, I need to, like, make 11 seconds last, I don't know what, fucking 7-10 minutes. Because, like... No, I'm not gonna go into that. I'm like, you ever like wanted to just do a quick nut, but then like, you can't?
Yeah, I've been there.
Or you want to do the long one, but you end up doing a quick one. That's been like a me thing.
That hasn't. I mean, it happens to me during sex, but I'm like, masturbation, I can generally control it better. You know?
Yeah. For me, I'm just like, I feel like it's the mood I'm in. I'm just like my body's just like, you're not into it. I'm like. Yay? I don't feel good about it. But, yeah, so there are a lot of men who are angry that women are making money by selling their bodies.
Yeah, by, selling nudes or videos and whatnot. So they're like, oh, okay, we're going to assume that they don't pay taxes, and we're going to report them to the IRS.
Even though a lot of them have been coming on and been like, no, we file our taxes and we fucking do this shit.
Yeah, if you... certain things through PayPal, PayPal, Cash Apps, they all.
I'm assuming the government would have to know because it's a money transaction.
It's a money transaction. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You get W-2s from them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wait, from PayPal themselves?
I forget if it's from PayPal. But basically, as a result of you do get W-2s as a result of electronic.
I would assume so because like there are
once you get past a certain level.
Yeah, because I'm assuming like I bought art items and like other shit from people, and they always use PayPal, so I'm assuming so.
Yeah,
that's like their form of like getting money.
And that's another thing. Like people are trying to make it like, oh, because we care about taxes and what. I'm like, no, you just hate sex workers.
And you're mad that women are making more money than you.
Because let's be real, if it was about taxes, because then nigga, there's Etsy.
Men can literally do the same, even though dick pics are not something that many people want.
We kind of oversaturated the market for free because
not even it's just men in general. Like, oh shit, women hot. Picture dick send.
Yeah, there we go.
Want fuck mate.
And that's gonna be my pickup line from now. Want fuck mate. Yo, want fuck mate.
You want fuck mate. I mean that's been like a meme since like the fucking early 2000s, I think.
Has it? Okay.
Yeah, but. Yeah, and I just find it stupid. Like when I saw that dude's face, because I've seen him whenever like alpha males and like in certain incel videos also mention them, because it's majority of the time incels follow that type of alpha male type of thing, because they're like, well, women don't want to fuck me or have sex or relationships. Fucking whores. I'm gonna show those thoughts. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna take these pills that this man on the internet is selling me so I could fuck them.
Yeah, I don't want to be a soy boy, even though these contain soy.
Oh, that's the fucking most hilarious thing. Where it's like, these soy boys are destroying the fucking men that we have in general. So take off masculine pills. Contains soy. But yeah, that's why like when I saw that shit, I'm like, so technically it is prostitution.
Yeah, I mean I don't care.
Yeah, but it's like you're paying money for services. It's completely legal.
Yeah.
Technically, prostitution isn't legal in the state. Well, it's legal in certain parts of the states, but for example, at least in our state,
I don't think there are laws currently concerning like electronic.
Yeah, there aren't. So they can't deem whether it's like legal or illegal because there's no current law for it. At least I don't know.
Like I said, I don't really consider legal my my meter stick for morality, but
but
it's funny because this one chick I follow, she at one point she just like. It's like, okay, guys, I'm getting a lot of messages about this. Some from people being assholes. Some from people who are generally concerned about people being assholes. And I'm like, she's like, I pay my taxes, bitch.
Yeah,
and then whatchamacallit, I remember seeing one guy try to do it to a chick. Like the thing is, they'll be like in the DMs like, oh yeah, what are prices like? And the chick will lay out the prices, blah blah. She's like. And he's like, oh, okay. Oh, and by the way, I just reported you to the IRS. Say goodbye to your premium Snapchat thought.
That's so fucking dumb.
Yeah, but
it just sounded like you wanted to know how much it was. Oh no, it's too expensive. Fuck you because I'm too poor to look at you naked.
Yeah, and then the funny thing is, it's one of those that I saw. Chick's like, yo, I don't even live in the U.S. Like,
this doesn't even apply to me, bro. Like, I'm in France where it's fucking legal to prostitute.
Yeah, word.
Be a prostitute, whatever. Yeah. But yeah, I just thought that was so fucking dumb, and I'm just like, cool. Like, women, or because it's mostly women, it's cool. Like, it's another form for them to make money, and it's a safer way.
It's better than the pornography industry.
Or regular prostitution.
Yeah, that or regular prostitution.
Like, yes, it's basically still the same thing. Like, you're not fucking them. There's no penetration, but you're still getting the woman's body. Yeah, essentially, whether it be like cosplay, basic, or like her body in general. Yeah, like it just works. Like,
and it's a funny thing. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm gonna get in trouble for this.
What?
The group that I'm in, the Opie Squad. I'm not sure if nobody listens to this, but
one of our listeners is like, oh, he's gonna snitch.
Yeah, basically a group where we all look at anime titties, and it's funny because it's a lot of it has popped up there.
Oh wait, like. As in, like
guys like saying like, huh, yeah, we need to report these thoughts. Yeah, let's do that.
As a joke or like,
I don't know.
Legitimately,
if you're posting it, I don't care if it's a joke or not. Like, you're advocating for it by.
So let's say I share the article. I'm like, yo, this is fucking stupid.
Yeah, if you say that, but yeah, if you share it and like, yeah, let's report these thoughts, I'm gonna assume you're serious.
Yeah.
But I see a lot of it in that group.
Yeah.
And it's just like, yo, this is like shit ton of sex workers in the group. The group like at the
they've shown like their bodies and stuff.
Yeah, every Wednesday is Members Wednesday where we get to post selfies and like be like, hey, follow my shit, blah blah blah, yada yada, and that's when most of them do it. I'm like, y'all see dozens of them, but like, I'm like, why
but they're my friends.
I'm like, yo, why are y'all in this group if y'all hate sex work or something?
But I just want to be my dick, man.
I mean, and like you can tell a lot of them don't like the ones that are in the group. They're just like, yeah, no, fuck these thoughts, selling.
It's just kick out.
honestly, no, because the admins try to be like partisan, or no, bipartisan. I forget.
They try to be fair. It's like,
yeah,
no,
they try
it's freedom of speech.
They try to like weigh sides. They try not to take sides. However, I follow a few of the admins outside the group. Yeah, and it's funny because like they make jokes about the Opie Squad being trash.
Lol.
They make jokes about the like trash ass niggas in the Opie Squad, which I find hella. Like one of them shared one of them shared one of those memes where it's like, ew, I stepped in shit, and the guy looks at the bottom of his shoe.
Wait, repeat that last
one. One of them shared one of those memes where it's like, ew, I stepped in shit, and the show's
yeah.
I said Opie Squad.
Oh no! Because I heard shoe, I was like, wait, what?
Because like most of the admins are pretty cool. Yeah, like they're down for So like the thing is, they just have to be balanced and fair when it comes to being in the group. So as long as you're not explicitly breaking rules, then
or eliciting like hate speech. And
shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
but I just find it like really unfair to people in the group that are sex workers, or it's like, man, you can't even let them enjoy this group and let them sell this stuff in this group where it's supposed to be a sex positive group. It's supposed to be like, hey, we're here to look at anime titties, and if we want to see real life titties, here are people who can sell them to us. But nah, y'all want to be bitches. So.
Nah, yeah, I just feel like it's dumb. Like, especially if you're joining a group that's like, hey, we all share porn with each other and sometimes ourselves. Also, by the way, I also partake in this, so I hope that's cool. Yeah, man! But, like, you're still a whore.
Yeah.
Bitch. It makes no sense.
These fucking thoughts. I'm just like, God, why are you...
It's
like honestly, like, I'm partially motivated to, like, create a group where, like, I wouldn't be as fair.
I mean,
where it's like,
you could if you want to.
I mean, like, I just don't feel like I'd have the time to, like, manage and shit like that, where, like,
that's why
you talk shit. You like where you talk shit about like or like that or share shit like that. I'm just like, bye. I don't do warnings. Bye. I just don't like you.
Flick.
Bye.
Yeah.
But yeah. It's funny. And then one of my friends who I saw share that, who I'm really not that close friends with, because we're like loose enough friends. I unfriended him as soon as I. And it's funny because he shared like the original post like. Here's the links where you can, report these thoughts,
like have the websites and shit.
Yeah, the IRS, and it's like, I saw the guy share it, and he's like only friend of friends. I know him through people. Yeah, and we hung out at Anime NYC, like as a group we hung out, and it was like the last day, and we were coming back, and he was acting like a whole bitch maid, right? Because like, because like, whatchamacallit? Oh, our other two friends, they were there with their girls. And apparently, he gets mad because he's never been with a girl. He's never had a relationship or had sex.
Oh,
so he gets
fucking no!
So he gets super depressed and pissy whenever his friends are hanging out with their girls around him.
I do too. You know what I do? I'm sad on the inside. Then I go home and masturbate. Then I'm fine.
Mind you, I do feel like I'm like, man, like I do get like thoughts like, man, I wish I had that, blah blah. But I'm not standing there like not talking to anyone, just like walking and then like ditching the group at random points in the night.
Like I've had my fair share. Like I've felt like that, but I've never like verbalized it. Where I'm like, unless like I know someone who shares the same sentiment, I'm like, man, that sucks. But it's good for them because they're fucking happy.
Yeah, as long as they're fucking happy. But no, he acts like a whole bitch. Like,
it's not the world's fault.
Really pissed. Just really pissy, and then like one of our other friends, he's just like yeah. He tried to go talk to him because like we were on the way to the like
he puts his arm on his shoulder. Do you want to fuck my girl, man? Don't worry, I got you.
And it's funny because that guy is actually in an open relationship. So with the girl he was there with was a girl he was just there to fuck.
Oh yeah.
So
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. He went to go talk to him, and then he came back, and he was like, fuck it, I don't give a fuck anymore. Because like we were at Journal Square.
That sounds just like him too.
Like we were at Journal Square, and the dude ditched us, go to like
the incel.
Yeah,
Because he's coming off as a fucking incel.
Yeah, basically the incel motherfucker like ditches us and my boy goes over to go talk to him and he comes back like I don't give a fuck anymore. Like he's just like listen, he never tries to talk to girls at all. He just like if he's around girls he's shut down.
Yeah,
which I guess is why I don't really see him in the friend group often because a lot of the friend group is pretty girls. So
wow,
like
he feels so like
I guess
whatever the fucking like opposite of emasculated is. He just feels that
emasculated.
Like,
yeah.
I didn't know which one it was. I didn't know the prefix. I was like whatever it is.
Like I'm just like because like he's close friends with my boy who was in our squad. Yeah, and usually that means we tend to intermingle. I just haven't seen him at any gatherings.
Yeah.
So I'm just like
that's how you know you're the toxic friend.
And so I'm like, maybe he just doesn't want to talk to any of the pretty girls here. He just shut the fuck down, because
like no one wants to be around the person that complains a lot. Like me, I complain, but I make jokes out of my complaints.
Right. He was just being. I'm like, so I saw that happened. Then he shared the whole report these thoughts. And I'm like, ooh, wow. So like, you can't talk to a girl, but you can report a girl. You a whole bitch. You a whole bitch. Yeah. I unfriend. Like I just unfriended him right there. Like,
and block.
Yeah. I didn't block. I don't care enough to block. But I just unfriended him right there. I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
No, I feel that. Speaking of like the whole like girl thing, it kind of relates to this article about Shawn Mendes because he apparently got into some controversy. Shawn Mendes, Treat You Better, Stitches, I Know What You Did. He's a very popular 20-year-old singer. So there's an article where he was basically saying, "Oh, people think that I'm gay," and like, do I have to be with a woman or walk around like kissing girl? Not really like kissing girls, but do I have to be with a woman in public to show that I'm not gay? But then he also took that statement back. He's like, "Oh, why the fuck did I say that? That's fucking stupid. I hate that side of me that thinks like that." But it also drives me crazy that people think that I'm gay just because they don't see me with a girl, or they just think that I'm gay in general because he writes love songs and breakup songs and shit. But so me, I just took it as some like what. There are people who have the mentality of, oh man, I've never seen you with a girl, or I've never seen you do this, so you must be of this orientation. Like, I don't like that mentality. Yeah. But, because, my thing is, like, love you, love, fuck you, fuck. As long as y'all are consenting, it's fine. Yeah. Like, and I've had the, like, I don't know. Like that whole thing with, like, oh, do I have to be with a girl? Like, I get where he's coming from, but, like, he also came out with a statement. It's like, even if I was gay, does it change anything? And that's true. It's like, he's still a super popular singer. Yeah. Like, it shouldn't matter whether he's gay or not. But there are some people who took those statements that he said and made it into, like, where he's coming off as a homophobe. Because he's like, oh, man, I'm not gay. I don't like people thinking that I'm gay. So supposedly that makes him homophobic. I mean, like,
if you're going by the exact quotes that you just told me, then I'm like, no, he doesn't like the fact that, like, you assume that he's gay just off the fact that he's never around a woman. It kind of, like, whatchamacallit? Yeah, it just enforces certain stereotypes, you know? Like, that's why that's what I'm interpreting. I'm interpreting as him being homophobe just because he's like, yo, just because you've never seen me with a girl doesn't mean I'm not gay. I mean, doesn't mean I'm not straight or, gay, whatever. Yeah. So that's what I'm interpreting. I'm not seeing it as really homophobic.
Yeah, I just thought, I was like, he's just saying that he's not gay, and like he doesn't want to prove it. And even then, he kind of like apologized / took back that statement. Like, oh fuck, why did I say that? Like, I don't like that part that thinks like that. So I'm like, okay, cool. So he himself acknowledges that he doesn't like having to prove not just to himself but to the world or to anyone that that he's not gay, whether he is or not. And even then, it really shouldn't matter, because like, who the fuck are we? Like, we're just bystanders looking at it. The only thing that we look is like that we take in is like his music, or if you follow his Instagram or other social media, you get that side of him. But like, I feel like a lot of this is coming from people who don't really care about Shawn Mendes. They're just like, yeah, he's not with a girl, so must be gay, and being gay's bad, or I don't know. Like, I just think that shit's dumb in general, because I don't know what that is.
Sure.
But yeah, that's essentially it. It's just like that caused a controversy apparently. I was just like, where though? So I wanted your thoughts on that. And there's a JK News video that I was watching because like I just found it hilarious because the fucking article's name is "You Can Blame Your Mom If Your Love Life Sucks," and I was just like, oh. But like when I was watching the video, they were like,
yeah, madre.
Yeah, they're just like, no, fuck this article because like we all have like we all have like these life experiences, so this is different. It's a short article, so I was thinking of reading it.
Okay.
So we can get like our thoughts across it, and it goes, your mom might be responsible for the way your skin tans or doesn't, the size of your boobs, and your love or loathing of reading. But it turns out she also might be to blame for your latest breakup. A new study published in the PLOS One, PLOS, found that things like how many partners you live with and how successful your relationships are, might all come down from your mother, to your mother. Claire Kemp-Dush, lead author of the study and associate professor of human sciences at Ohio State University, said, our results suggest that mothers may have certain characteristics that make them more or less desirable on the marriage market and better or worse at relationships. Mothers and their biological children were followed for a minimum of 24 years. See, it's not stating whether it's male or female children or in between children. It's just children. The study tracked 7,152 people who were asked questions about marriages and divorces, as well as cohabitations and dissolutions of non-marriage relationships. Oh no, phone! There has been lots of research on marriage and divorce, but very little on non-marriage relationships. This study shed light on dating and living with people as well as marrying them. Perhaps not surprisingly, the research found that mothers pass both their own problems, which make them more or less likely to sustain a relationship, and the way they deal with those relationships onto their kids. What our results suggest is that mothers may pass on their marriageable characteristics and relationship skills to their children, for better or for worse, Kemp-Dush said. And here's the last bit of it. It could be that mothers who have more partners don't have great relationship skills, or don't deal with conflict well, or have mental health problems, each of which can undermine relationships and lead to instability. Whether the exact mechanisms they may pass these characteristics on to their children, making their children's relationships less stable. I just thought, that's weird. Mm-hmm. I just feel like it's mainly based on either your personality or maybe your physical appearance, and people just either find you attractive or not. Not just, it's genetic, it's hereditary that you suck at love.
Done.
It's your mom's fault. Go yell at her right now. And you just said you came back for your mom. You're like, Mom, this is your fault.
It's been too long, and it is your fault.
This is the reason why I can't get a girlfriend. It's because of you, bitch. You're like, hey, no. I mean, I don't agree with this article. I just feel like it's just based on you as a person.
Yeah.
And also the person that you're interested in, like whether they find you attractive or not. It's there's so much shit that goes into it. I don't know. Like there could be some leeway for this article, but I feel like that might be like a case by case basis. Mm-hmm. But me personally, I'm just like, nah, I don't think so. But yeah, what do you think?
Oh yeah, no, not. Like I said, there's too many factors to really like boil it down to like your mother.
You know who's the reason why your relationships are bad? It's your mom. Or no, I could have said that better. You know who else is bad at relationships? My mom. I'm so lonely. But. Yeah, like, I don't know. I'm just like, this is dumb. And even, like, the girl, like, it was funny because the people that were talking about this article, it's usually a group of comedians, but for some reason, there's just a day or week that it was just an all-female cast. So I'm like, oh, shit, cool. And all of them were just like, nah, fuck this. I just found it hilarious. Like, you know, it's women's fault. And women are just like, no, the fuck it's not.
It's not.
Or, like how...
What if mommy died? And what if mommy died in childbirth?
It's your dad's fault. I lived with my grandparents. I lived with my aunt. Or like, yeah, that's what I'm just like. I
grew up in a foster home. What the fuck?
I grew up alone. I was raised by wolves.
Then it's the wolf's fault while you're eating your partner. What the hell is wrong?
Just like, hey, stop! You just get like a fucking spray bottle. Stop! Pat!
Okay, we gotta hide the corpse now.
Yeah, I'm just like, no. But, yeah, I find it weird, like, almost all of that we're talking about has a theme of, like, sexuality or women. I find it hilarious. We have a theme!
The women episode.
The woman edition. Because, oh man, call back to Nicole Arbor with her woman edition of fucking This Is America.
Oh god.
Do you remember that? This is the woman's edition of the podcast by having two cis male
and guest Nicole Arbor.
Fuck fat people. Fuck Nicole Arbor.
I kind of would, but anyway,
I'm like teetering. I'm just like,
hey, just pretend I'm less fat, okay?
You can make a video about me after this. And it's just like, dear fat people that fuck me. And it's like, wait, but what about your other dear fat people? Huh? But yeah, I mean, yeah. Do you have anything coming up, Pat?
WinterCon this weekend. I'm only going.
Oh,
Saturday.
it's this weekend.
Yeah, because I'm only going Saturday because I'm fucking tired.
Is that New York?
Yeah, Queens.
Oh, that's
yeah, I don't
why.
feel like traveling.
Yeah,
I don't feel like
yeah.
traveling 2 days in a row. So I'm like, I'm just tired.
Like, you already did that with Comic-Con, and
Yeah.
you said that was like exhausting.
Yeah.
So I can get like why you wouldn't want to
I'm
do
just
that.
gonna just take Sunday to myself and just chill.
as it should, since it's the day of Sabbath.
Yes, exactly. It is the Lord's Day. It is the Sabbath day.
And then you're like, you just get a call from the New Orleans. You're back and you coming?
No.
It's Sabbath day, homie.
It's the Lord's Day. I don't come in on the Lord's Day, sir.
So you're going to church?
Yes, sir.
He just shows up to church. I didn't see you.
Church in Bayonne, sir.
I went there. I didn't see you.
The other church in Bayonne, sir.
I was there too.
I am omnipresent, sir.
Yeah. It turns out you're the New Orleans God. It's Morgan Freeman. I was everywhere. You lying fat sack of shit.
Snaps and sends you to hell right away. You lied to God.
He's like, I didn't know you were God. I thought you were just doing it for the movies.
Well, too bad.
Who the fuck else would play God in literally every movie?
He played God once.
He did in like 2
Twice.
movies.
Yeah, he did
2 or 3 movies. That's every movie, okay? There's only 2 movies in existence. And it's Bruce Almighty and Evan Almighty. There's only 2 movies in this world. Even though I just went on Netflix and watched 3 movies over the fucking Thanksgiving weekend. So only 5 movies exist in this world.
Yo, so Steven Universe is lit.
Oh yeah, dude. That's also what I wanted to tell you. Over the phone when you were coming over, that you were like, "Oh, yo, Steven Universe is amazing." Cut back to like when you were shitting on Steven Universe. You're like, yeah, fuck that show.
Yeah,
I don't want
the main character's voice is annoying. Like, ew.
And how do you feel about it now?
Oh no, his voice is still annoying.
I just find it funny because like the dude that's voicing him is going through puberty, so I don't know how they're gonna do that during the show.
Steven's gonna go through puberty.
I mean, you already saw the episode of him growing up.
I slept through a lot of episodes. I'm not gonna lie.
Never mind then.
So I'm like, did I see that episode? I missed the episode where he got the lion. Like,
wow. Wait, so is your roommate just like, Pat, we're gonna watch like 20 episodes of Steven Universe tonight. Alright, cool. Oh, cool. Like the first 5 are lit and just...
Yeah, pretty much, honestly.
Does she just watch? She's like, what?
Yeah,
Pat, did you...
Yeah, she keeps watching without me. I'm just like, yeah, bro.
You wake up the next morning, you're like, why didn't you wake me up? I slept on the couch. It's like, yeah, I just went to bed.
I actually did accidentally sleep on the couch one night. She just came out and found me. She was like, oh.
Did she put a blanket on you?
No.
Lol.
I had a blanket. I was just like on the couch on my phone, then I just like knocked out. It's better than when I knocked out on her floor.
Lol.
I talked about that, right?
What? Like sleeping on her floor?
Yeah, when I fell asleep on her floor.
I don't think so.
Yeah, no, like one night early on, I just like we were having a conversation. I was sitting in her door frame.
Like moving in?
Yeah, like a little bit after I moved in, I was just sitting in her door frame. We were having a conversation. She was sitting up in her bed, and I started like knocking out as we're having a conversation.
Oh yeah.
And then she's like, Pat, wake up. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Wait,
in your
wake up.
No, wake
go
up,
to sleep in the room.
Yeah.
I was like, wake up, go to sleep.
Remind you, like me, I guess I'm trying to be like, no, I can stay awake. I'm still listening, Kaylee. So I'm just like, oh no, keep talking. I'm good. I got you. And then apparently she just gave up and just like went to bed.
Slept you. I'm just imagining you're like on the floor, just like slunched.
And then I woke up.
Slouched, I mean.
Then I woke up in my own bed, and neither of us knew how I got there. So.
I'm gonna say, did she lift your ass? Fuck! Yo, she's small, but she's strong!
I just woke up in my own bed. I had no idea how I got there. I had no idea how I ended up there. It's like, oh.
So, is this a self-discovery of you that you sleepwalk?
I figured I probably just woke up at one point and then walked to my bed. I just don't fucking remember.
Wow. So
like the next morning, I'm like, Kaylee, did I fall asleep on your floor?
She's like,
yes.
I don't know.
She's like, yes, Patrick, you fell asleep on my floor.
Because like you falling asleep in general reminds me of like when we would go out to like events. Like I remember when we went to Brooklyn, you were standing in the crowd but you still fell asleep, and I'm like, how? Or when we went to that bar that was right by your old place to see my friend's band, and you were like, yeah, this is cool. And I'm just like, oh no. Because like I feel bad. I'm like, oh no, Patrick's tired, but like, wake up, bitch.
No, I always feel bad because I'm like, no, I want to like, I don't want to act like I don't care.
Every time Patrick goes out with me, he falls asleep. I don't know what to think of it. I think that also happened at work too. Like you were just fucking extremely tired, and I was trying to talk to you, and you were just sleep. Like your eyes were just.
I remember
falling.
there was once at work where I like legit almost fell asleep on the line. But
that shit happened to me because like when I used to open and like I did not sleep the night before, or I couldn't sleep, and I'm just like, oh no, I have to last till like 2:00, and it's like 9 in the morning, and I'm just like, oh no. Here.
That's usually when I whip out the coffee, and for some reason, like I said, when I do coffee, and then when I'm extremely tired,
Papa Zanny.
You know, it feels like weed. It feels like it feels like a lesser version of when I'm actually high.
Well, coffee is a drug, so.
Yeah, but weed is a depressant. Coffee is an accelerant.
It's still a drug, so. Fuck you. Ow, my nose. I was like, it's gonna hit my face. Ah, my nose.
Oh yeah, two of my friends got engaged.
Oh shit! Congrats.
Tell me congrats. I'm gonna get fucking engaged.
Congrats. Oh wait, I remember you fucking posted that shit on your Instagram story.
It was like, yo, niggas got engaged. Right,
and like I didn't understand the context. So you're like I think you just put like your friends got engaged, and like you were saying something like, the fuck you mean who else?
No, cause like and whatchamacallit, I was recording it, and like then like they're hugging each other, and then my friend Sabrina, she's like, and we all knew, and I'm like, the fuck you mean we all? Nobody told me.
Yeah.
I was like,
cause like it ended so fast, and you're like, the fuck you mean we? And I was like, what happened?
Yeah.
There's no story. Come on. This isn't called Instagram story, so I could get the ending and not all of it.
No, because we were just chill. We were supposed to like go ice skating in Bryant Park, but then like the line was long as shit, so we figured we weren't gonna be able to. So I guess he just like improvised and just proposed like as we were just chilling.
That's so like spur of the moment.
No, I guess he meant to propose on the ice or some shit. Maybe that was what he wanted to do. But yeah.
It's just like, it's taking too long. Yo, you want to get married?
And then, we went back to Chris and them's place.
What if she said no?
It would have been awkward.
Yeah, it would have been so awkward. Like, so we still going to the park?
And so then, after that, we just went to Chris and them's place, and I got super drunk.
Was this also when you were messaging me? And you were just like, I don't remember this conversation.
Yeah.
It was funny because I was like, I was like, not to make it about me, but I was in a low place. Like when you were saying me, I'm like, laugh because Patrick's sending me a funny.
No, because you sent me one of your. I think you sent me like a music.
Yeah.
I left you on red, and you're like,
oh, that cries.
Yeah, and I was like, dude, I'm so sorry, I'm drunk.
Yeah, and I was like, it's fine. Still cries. But that was just me because I was like, I'll make a joke about me being sad even though I'm legit sad right now. But I was like, no, Patrick's drunk. Let him exist. And then you also concocted some fucking thing. I don't know what the fuck it was. It was I think Malibu and some other shit.
Oh yeah, it was Malibu and chocolate milk.
I mean, I've heard about chocolate milk mixed with
Yeah,
alcohol.
that wasn't even at that part. That wasn't even at
No, that was at like your place.
Yeah, it was just at my place. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is that, Pat? What are you putting? Like, I forget what Malibu is. If it's a whiskey vodka or
I think
whatever.
it's like rum or some shit.
I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, Pat? And then you're like, it wasn't that. It wasn't bad. I'm like, Pat, don't.
That's funny. The friend of mine who got engaged, she's like, Pat, you're wasting good Malibu. I'm like, yeah, I'll fuck my dick. Like,
You got engaged. Fuck off.
this is before she got engaged. But,
Oh, okay.
But no, then at our little get together afterwards, we played Drunk and Never Have I Ever.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. I wonder how that.
And I've done a lot of shit, so.
You're like, I win.
And the thing is, at one point, like, Sabrina's looking at me, she's like, Pat, you sip, you don't swig. I was like, oh.
Chug.
So, like, at that point, I finished half a bottle of wine. I finished, like, the remainders of a bottle of vodka.
Jesus.
And then I did a whole bottle of beer. And then I went for the fourth one. I went for, like...
Was the beer supposed to be a downer?
No, it was just all that was left. So then I went for another beer. And then Chris is like, Pat, play with water. Okay? Because that's my last beer.
Pat, you went to pita?
And the thing is, like, they were telling me to slow down, and, like, I wasn't listening, but then, like...
You're
so
like,
Chris,
no, I'm too sad.
No, because Chris had to, like... Chris had to know how to get to me, and just, like, had to hug me, because, like, Pat, listen, okay?
Oh my god.
Yeah, you gotta go to work later.
Fucking intervention!
He's like, Pat, you gotta go to work later, okay? You have bills to... Because I did have to work that night.
Yeah.
And he's like...
You have bills to pay.
You have bills to pay.
You're a big boy now.
You get fired or anything. And I'm like, and he's like, okay, Pat. I'm like, yeah, okay, Chris. No, I'm sorry. And I'm like, no, Pat, it's fine. You're having a good time. I know.
Did you cry?
No, I didn't cry.
Fuck you, you don't know me.
He's like, you're my best friend.
Fuck you, you fucking bitch. I
it's-
never liked you.
And it's funny because at one point it was like, never have I ever rejected someone. And I'm laying there on the floor. I'm like, I've never rejected anyone because I don't think I'm good enough to.
Oh my god, sad Pat is the best Pat.
And then somebody's just like, oh, and she pats my head.
That would have been me, and that's just me sober. Oh my god, that's fucking amazing.
And like, money, I was like legit stumbling drunk at that point. Like,
I never met anyone. Kind of enough. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my
like,
god.
I was like, I haven't because I've been like, I've drank and been like,
Buzzed.
buzzed and been like a little bit drunk. And there've been like, I've only been like straight up really fucking drunk once before.
Mm.
And so that was like the second time. So it's like,
And then your roommate's just like, well, luckily all I have is
She
alcohol.
She wasn't there.
No, I mean now, where you're like, well, all I have to drink is literally alcohol.
Because like legit, like it's just like on that little table, it's just like bottle of Jack, Malibu, Jaeger, some other shit.
And you're like, do you have juice? Do you have water at least? Fuck. She's like, I have this vodka bottle.
We ran out of milk.
So I had to eat my Frosted Flakes with rum. And then like, you run out of rum, you're like, vodka. It's like, it's just, now I'm drunk off of soggy cereal.
And so I go into work and it's Gesh, the only Gesh. I'm like, yo, I'm drunk right now.
So what Gesh do?
No, and it's funny because the thing is like, they're like, yo, are you okay to work? I'm like, yeah, and it's not a Saturday or it's not a Friday or Tuesday, so I should be all right. There's no delivery to do. I don't have to move boxes or anything.
Pat, it's Friday.
Then I go and it's like, oh yeah, because Gesh is like, oh yeah, so because of Thanksgiving, they moved delivery to Saturday this week. So I was like,
shit. Were you still drunk when the delivery
no, I
came?
wasn't. I was sober by that time. But
Fucked. He's like, because I know that you're usually by yourself doing it. So if they still
the
left
thing is,
you.
I still had the fucking hangover.
So if you were by yourself doing that shit,
I just had like the post-drunk headache, like.
Boxes!
Oh my god, that would have been just your luck. Where it's like, well, Thanksgiving's like today, so delivery for you
On Saturday.
Oh my god. So yeah,
But no, by the time I got to work, I was like mostly able to like actually function.
That's good at least. I mean, you weren't like Wait, so what was your position that night aside from delivery? Were you in the back?
I was in the front actually.
Oh my god.
Thing is, I could interact with customers just fine and just like cover. No, one lady walked in right, and
you reek of alcohol.
No, and it's someone who I'm usually friendly with, and she's like, "Oh, how are you?" I'm like, "I'm good, you?" And she's like,
I'm drunk, you.
and it was like pouring that day, so she's like, she's like, "Oh man," she's like, "Yeah, it's raining." I'm like, "Yeah, no, I'm fine." She's like, "Well, you're dry." And Monday, in my head, I thought she said, "Well, you're drunk." I'm like,
"No, I'm not."
I looked at her, I'm like, "Wait, what?" And she's like,
your fucking face starts tilting.
In my head, I'm panicking. I'm like, "Wait, what?" Like, and she's like, I said, "You're dry." I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I am dry."
Yeah.
Yes.
Woo! I thought you said I was drunk, which I'm not. And then like you just see like a fucking like from like your fucking pants, just like a fucking vodka bottle just slips out. But what's that? Water bottle.
Nothing.
Nothing important. Deletes footage. But yeah, being that we haven't like recorded a bit, I released 2 new remixes.
Have we not recorded a bit?
I mean, I feel like I've been making more music and releasing more shit.
Okay.
So it's like within that span. So
Gotcha.
I have a new beat breakdown that inspired by Chris Punsalon, and he actually watched it and commented and said that he loved it. So yay.
Oh shit, that's awesome, dog.
Hell yeah. That was the most awkward. Like
It really was.
I was like, is it high five? And I saw your hand like this. I'm like, oh, yeah. But yes. I released a fucking cute country remix. I don't fucking know how to classify it. It was just weird because like out of all like the remixes that were available, I was like, country, because like I did not like any of the other songs, and then I heard like this guitar lick that was in that country song. I'm like, that's the one. I'm doing it. And like it was weird just hearing, don't you wanna come and like the country vocals. I'm just like, I am not in a country, but I weirdly like this song. And like the certain people, like you said that you liked it,
Yeah.
and I was like, yeah, I did it.
You got the diamond quality seal of approval.
Fuck off.
I just like slapped my logo on it. So apparently I bought stickers for this shit now.
Yeah, and you can put it on an MP3 file. It's my property now. And I'm just like, no.
Sorry. Diamond quality productions.
Oh my god. And yeah, like, and I just looked at my SoundCloud thing. It's I feel like Chet remixes at 200 plays, so I'm happy for that. You gave good feedback on the new thing that I'm working on, so did my mom and sister, so I'm happy for that. My class liked the fucking documentary video that I made, and I was like, yes! Even though, like, this one dude who's also an editor in the class, he's like, I'm just gonna nitpick, but there's this minor thing, but it's just...
Nigga!
No!
Stop!
No!
I'm getting a good grade today.
No, because we're supposed to criticize it, and he's like, this is really good. If I want to say anything, it's really nitpicking, but it's this, and I'm just like, got you. I forget what the actual feedback was, because it was fucking Monday.
Nah, I just smacked the shit out of him at the class.
He's a fucking, like, 40-year-old man in my class.
Fuck, nigga, like, yo, catch his hand. You trying to drop my grade, nigga? Yo, catch his hand, son.
Dude, it's my professor at the end of the day. She's gonna look way too into it. She's like, oh my god. She's gonna write a whole fucking essay about, like,
I can see your references to Renaissance paintings in the way you, the angles at which you filmed, and also determinism.
Yes.
And Sartre.
All this.
Literally
all that you're saying.
And your political commentary on the on Donald Trump.
Oh my, it's a song about this dude, like, falling in love with a girl. What the fuck?
But it's really about, the medieval era paintings falling in love with the religion of the...
What the fuck are you saying? Falling in love with the religion? What the fuck?
It's a metaphor!
What the fuck does that
It's a metaphor!
Oh my god. Jesus. But, yeah, I have 2 more videos that I have to edit, 2 more that I want to film, well, technically 3, and I'm hoping to, like, edit them in time and, like, release them so I have an actual, like, scheduled video shit.
Dab on the grave.
Yeah. I just dabbed too. But, yeah, so, pal, what are your socials?
Oh, wait, I was gonna say, yeah, I'm this weekend on Saturday. I'm gonna 3 cosplays, so I don't want to do 2 days.
Yeah, I saw you. You're like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do 3 in one day. I'm like, Pat, you're gonna have fun with that.
Yeah, it's funny because for Black Mask, it requires a white suit again.
Which costume was it that you had that red mask?
Oh, that's Agent Venom. I was gonna paint that shit black, but I'm like, yo, this shit looks dumb.
Yeah, because you're like, hey, dude, do you like my my nose where my fucking eyes are supposed to be? I'm like, and I'm just like, Pat, you just have a giant fucking head.
No, I think it's shaped dumb. It's shaped dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even if I don't put it on my face, that thing is shaped like a... Like, if you saw my one before, then I'm like, yo, if I ever call you a head ass, this is what your face looks like.
I was
like, the eyes aren't even.
I mean, like, I feel like I couldn't tell, dude,
Okay.
from, like, what you were filming, so I'm like, I don't see what's wrong with Pat.
No, it's fucking trash. I actually just like that, just like, bought a Spider-Man mask. I'm just gonna spray paint black.
Sure, why not? Whatever works.
Yeah.
And yeah.
But yeah, I'm doing Black Mask, Agent Venom, and Red Hood. And it's funny because for Black Mask that requires a white suit. Again, after like a bunch of white suit cosplays.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, it's gonna be the last one for a while, and it's gonna be the last one for a while. But I actually got around to finally buying a pair of white pants that fit.
So you don't have to use the fucking the clip
Fucking
clip zipper.
The fuck, what should we call it? The goddamn safety pins.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like I'm not gonna do any more white suits for a while, so it's like
it's an investment. That's how I would look at it. I'm like, I'll use you eventually, just not now. but that's dope.
Yeah.
So are you gonna be like in any specific area? Or are you just gonna be walking around the con?
I'm gonna be walking around the con pretty much.
So make sure you catch Patrick. Ask him for a hug or autograph or number and
Or sex.
yeah. Which brings me to our first ever sponsor of the podcast.
Oh, okay.
Do you think your husband is cheating on you?
Yes.
Do you want to get back at him?
Yes.
Well, come fuck me. What the fuck was that?
That's them coming right now.
Oh, I was not expecting a literal woman to scream outside.
Yes, I'm coming. Yes, coming.
Are you of age? Is this a one-night stand or is it a regular thing? Yes, we don't have a sponsor. I just wanted to fuck with you.
Okay. You said it so seriously. I was like, wait, what?
No, and like I covered my face and I'm like, I was gonna just smile and give it away. I'm just like, no, I can't. But yeah, you already gave your socials, right?
No.
No?
My socials are Diamond Quality Cosplay at Facebook and Instagram.
I thought you were gonna say Twitter. I'm like, you don't use Twitter. I mean, you do, just for what it's.
Masturbation.
Okay.
Same with Tumblr. I mean, I also use Tumblr to talk to my married ex, but
I thought it was Facebook.
back.
I thought it was Facebook.
No, we went over to Tumblr because she posts like shit on there.
Oh.
Like she retweets porn because, I don't know what you do on Tumblr. Retweet, share. I don't fucking care.
Reblog.
Retumble. I don't know.
Retumble. Retumbling on old marriages.
She retumbles porn. So yeah.
I just love retumble. I want them to change. Like, I know it's called reblog, but like, you just email them like, yo, fuck reblog, and you're gonna call it retumble now. And they're like, oh, that's genius. You're now the CEO of fucking Tumblr. And they're like, now we just have to look at your Tumblr page, and you're like,
there's nothing there.
no.
There's nothing there. I mean, I might have retweeted like two different NSF. I retweeted like two things, and they're both NSFW, but that's it.
Because I remember I started following, like, when I used to use Tumblr, it was, like, mostly for, like, YouTubers and, like, artists and, like, music that I liked. I was like, oh, cool. And then I came across porn, and I'm like, ooh, porn. And then every time that I would log on, like, for example, like, I'd be, like, next to my sister, and then, like, sometimes accidentally porn would be the first thing that comes up, so, like, I just quit Tumblr in general for, like, years, even though, like, it still gets
that's my
updated.
life with, like, most of my social medias. Cause,
Yeah.
Like, well, on my Instagram, I'm like, something pops up and I have to like scroll and it's like, oh, okay, I'm in public. Just gotta...
Yeah, like you sent me a video of a girl twerking on Instagram, and I was with like I was next to this girl who's like kind of religious, and she's like, I want to say like
the Lord says not to let anyone invade my.
No, because like she already knows that like I say like the shit that I do, the shit that I say like sometimes it's crazy shit, sometimes it's whatever, and she saw my reaction because I was just like. It's like, Diamond Quality Cosplay sent you a message. I'm like, he probably sent me something, either like a naked woman, a girl twerking, or whatever. I look at it, it's a girl twerking. And I literally just went, like, I looked at her and I was like, and she's like, what happened? I'm like, my friend sent me
the Lord told me to put my phone down.
Yeah, Yeah, I'm like, no, my friend sent me and like, what didn't help was like the room that we were in is like the fourth floor of like, I guess what we call the technology building or whatever. And there's like, I don't want to say official people, there's like faculty members walking by because like behind me is like glass, is like a glass wall. And I'm just like, Pat, why'd you have to send it now? But yeah, you can get me at either Pink Garments, if not Pink Garments Music, on almost any social media platform. And this has been the episode. This was a fun one. I really like this.
Enjoyed this. Yeah.
You got
more often.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. But yeah, we will see y'all next week, and make sure to look at all the links in the description. There's my latest remixes and videos and shit. And go follow Patrick and go fucking read Charlotte's, I forgot what it was called, webcomic on Webtoon, Behind the Counter, because it's super cute, and you're cute. Love you. Bye.
Sex.